So the menopause is a transition from a reproductive to post-reproductive stage. Remember, we're becoming post-reproductive during menopause, not loss of fertility. So I'm going to provide factual information and also an alternative perspective that the menopause is a transformative opportunity for self-insight and personal growth, a chance to heal emotional pain, make peace with the past, and befriend yourself and the body with self-love. And I know self-love has become almost like a coined term, but really to be in your body as you're going through these changes, to look in the mirror, to be in your clothes, to be in your body. Then you can step into your post-reproductive life feeling released, renewed, and empowered by the embrace of compassionate self-acceptance. Menopause can feel like a spiritual awakening as you start to perceive yourself and the world around you in a different way. So I want to also mention, these are some statements that I collected from students and clients and patients I've worked with that are in perimenopause and menopause. So they found, for example, that these women were more sensitive to stress. Before they could do more and it didn't have the same effect. One student who is helping herself through the hormonal shifts says she is prone to inflammation and is following the diet that she has developed for gut health because there is quite a change in the hormones that that change our ability to digest food well. Perimenopause could start in your 30s. It could last for 10 years, and that's often stress related. There's often, more symptoms when you're under a lot of stress during perimenopause. So again, it could go on for 10 years, perimenopause. And the other thing is Gen X generation is really pushing for hormone replacement therapy or bioidenticals. And I highly encourage women that are perimenopausal to talk to their naturopathic doctor or their medical doctor about the use of HRT during perimenopause. It will be when you're in menopause, generally, but do talk to your doctor once you have started to have erratic changes in your blood flow. This is also something I've discovered is many mothers may say to us, I sure had this said to me, like, oh, my mother would say, no problem, I just sailed through menopause. I didn't even have any problems. And then when I thought about how she was during that time, I was like, that's not true. Women may feel they can't complain during menopause, so they don't ask for help. And that's hard. I've seen women leave their jobs. I've seen people leave their husbands because they're not having the care that they need. Acupuncture is effective. Often acupuncturists will target the kidney area. What your sister goes through can also determine or point to your patterns more than your mother as far as when they start perimenopause and menopause. It's also important not to feel like you need to figure out how to do menopause well. Instead, to feel into all that you are as you experience the changes. So how do you navigate this transition to make more informed decisions about your health? Well, first of all, let's look at the average age of menopause. It's 52. The other thing is that a lot of women, 90% of women have not been taught about menopause. They don't know anything. And 60% did not know what would happen during perimenopause and menopause. 60%. And if a medical doctor, GP, is not trained in women's midlife health, they will not be adequately prepared. So it's best to seek out somebody that specializes in perimenopause and menopause and mid-women's health.